From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Jill Rio.
We are starting off this morning with some areas of fog across central New York. We are not seeing that fog on our CAV tower cam as we are looking towards downtown Utica this morning, but we are seeing that fog on our Mirabito tower cam down in Oneonta. Southern Valley's waking up to some fog on that tower cam for this morning. Now, as we go throughout the morning hours, you're going to want to give yourself a lot of extra time if you do live in Otsego County, as there will be some reduced visibility to start. Everyone should wake up and grab that jacket as well as the sunglasses. It's a cool start. We're at 49 degrees at Griffiths Park, and you will notice our dew point is at 48. So the air is pretty much saturated at this point in time, and that's why we are beginning to see that fog develop across central New York. Quiet conditions on our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Large area of high pressure over central New York. Going to keep us dry not only for today, but for the next several days. It's going to be a gorgeous day as we go throughout the morning into the afternoon with lots of sunshine. By noon, temperatures warming up into the low 70s. We'll be in the mid to upper 70s as we head towards this evening. So by 5 p.m., seeing plenty of sunshine. A great evening to go for a walk, as we'll see very comfortable temperatures. For tonight, mild. We'll drop back into the upper 50s to near 60 degrees. And same story for tomorrow. Start off with a little bit of fog, but more sunshine throughout the day. So again, lots of sunshine. Temperatures will be warming up into the mid to upper 70s for tonight. We'll drop back into the 50s under partly cloudy skies. And taking a look at the rest of your forecast as we head towards tomorrow. Mix of sun and clouds. We'll stay in the 70s for not only tomorrow, but for Wednesday as well, before a strong cold front moves in Wednesday night into Thursday, with highs only in the 60s. Katrina?
Thank you, Joe.
The time is 5:20. We're saying good morning to Clinton and all of the greater Utica region. Hopefully you had a chance to head outdoors on Sunday. It was an absolutely fantastic day across central New York. Now, speaking of heading outdoors, if you're heading to school this morning, going to need that jacket. We are starting off in the 40s for most locations. You won't need the jacket on your way home from school, though, as temperatures are going to warm up into the 70s. And it's going to be fantastic weather for go the distance for tonight, as those temperatures will be remaining in the low to mid 70s just in time for that run at 6 p.m. So again, fantastic weather for this evening. And with that pollen count, again, staying between low to medium levels, not only for today, but as we head towards Tuesday and Wednesday. We'll look at that morning commute forecast coming up. Katrina?
Thanks, Joe. A member of our
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Jill Rio.
Starting off this morning with some areas of fog across central New York. We have reports of fog up in Inlet as well as down in Oneonta. Not the case for central New York at this point in time in the Mohawk Valley, as we take a live look at our CAV tower cam. Again, quiet over the city of Utica to start. But as we look down in Oneonta on a Mirabito tower cam, we are seeing some areas of fog for this morning. Now, as we go throughout the morning, that fog will give way to lots of sunshine, a gorgeous start to the work week, with temperatures warming up into the 70s, not only for today, but the next couple of days before a cold front moves in Wednesday night and into Thursday. Speaking of cool, a little chilly to start this morning. 48 in Rome, 44 in Lowville, 50 in Utica, 44 in Little Falls. As we head to the south across the southern valleys, 49 in Cooperstown, 47 in Sherburne, and 43 in Schenevus. Quiet conditions on our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Large area of high pressure across the region will give us nice, quiet weather over the next couple of days. So despite the cool start, we are going to warm up into the low 70s as we head towards the noon hour. By the time you head home from work and school, we'll be in the mid-70s with mostly sunny skies. As we head into tonight, quiet weather will continue throughout the overnight, but not as cool tomorrow morning. Temperatures will be starting off in the 50s across the region. So for today, mostly sunny skies. Once that fog lifts, we'll warm up into the mid to upper 70s for today. Tonight, we'll drop back into the 50s under partly cloudy skies. A mix of sun and clouds for tomorrow, but we do stay dry, with temperatures staying in the 70s. We'll see an isolated shower or thunderstorm possible on Wednesday in the upper 70s, with some much cooler weather by the end of the work week. Katrina?
Thank you, Joe.
The time is 5:51. We are waking up with some areas of fog across the southern valleys, but if you're not seeing the fog this morning, you will notice it's quite bright. Yes, today is the full moon. It is the harvest moon, and it will be occurring later on this evening at 7:55. Now, of course, it's called the harvest moon because it's the full moon that is closest to the fall equinox, which will be happening in 2 days. So there's some fun facts for you about the harvest moon. Again, this will be happening this evening. It'll be beautiful skies for it. A little bit of fog to start for this morning, but as we head towards the mid to late morning hours, nothing but sunshine across central New York. Temperatures will warm up nicely to near 70 degrees as we head towards the noon hour, and then we will be into the 70s as we head throughout the afternoon hour. So pleasant afternoon across central New York. But there is a little bit of fog to start for this morning. Look at that morning commute forecast coming up. Katrina?
Thank you so much. Well,
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Jill Rio.
We are starting off this morning with some areas of fog across parts of central New York. As we take a live look at our CAV tower cam, we are seeing relatively quiet conditions over the city of Utica to start. We're beginning to see that little bit of daybreak out there. Again, that sunrise not until 6:45. We are seeing some fog down in Oneonta. We've had reports of fog in Edmiston as well as Inlet as well. So many locations reporting that fog to start for your Monday. So you want to give yourself a little bit of extra time as you head out the door. Also, the jacket is needed. We are starting off in the 40s. 49 in Rome. Look at Saranac Lake, 32 degrees. So very chilly start to the day. And with the dew point very close to the air temperature, that's why we are seeing a little bit of fog to start for this morning. Quiet conditions on our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Again, as we go throughout the morning, thanks to a large area of high pressure, going to see a lot of sunshine across the region, and that's going to help us warm up nicely. So as we head towards the noon hour, temperatures will be in the low 70s with a mix of sun and clouds. As we head towards this evening, we'll be close to the mid to even upper 70s by 5 p.m. Quiet weather for tonight, not nearly as cool for tonight compared to this morning. We'll drop back into the 50s as we head into Tuesday morning, with warm weather continuing for Tuesday and for Wednesday. So once that fog lifts in certain locations, we will see lots of sunshine. Temperatures will make their way into the mid to upper 70s. As we head towards tonight, not as cool. Temperatures will be dropping back into the 50s throughout the overnight under partly cloudy skies. And taking a look at the rest of your forecast, as we head towards tomorrow, mix of sun and clouds, still mild for the middle to end of September, with temperatures in the mid 70s. We're going to stay in the 70s as we head towards Wednesday, with much cooler weather by the end of the work week. Katrina?
Thank you, Joe.
The time is 6:20. We're saying good morning to Clinton and all of the greater Utica region. Hopefully you had a chance to enjoy the beautiful weather that we did see over the weekend. A few showers on Saturday, but Sunday was spectacular. And speaking of quiet weather to start for your Monday heading to school. Going to need that jacket. We are starting off in the 40s across central New York. You won't need the jacket on your way home, though. Temperatures are going to make their way into the mid 70s, which means fantastic weather for the go the distance run. I know it starts a little bit earlier for this afternoon into the evening hours. Temperatures will be in the mid 70s with lots of sunshine to go around. Even with that dry weather, medium to low levels of pollen, especially with ragweed for today and as we head towards Tuesday and Wednesday. We'll look at that morning commute forecast coming up. Katrina?
Thank you so much.
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Jill Rio.
Starting off this morning with relatively quiet weather across parts of central New York, and that does include the Mohawk Valley on our CAV tower cam as we are looking towards downtown Utica for this morning. But as we look at our area mesonet cameras, we are seeing some very dense fog in Morrisville as well as Sherburne, Lawrence, Springfield. Primarily across the southern valleys is where that dense fog is for this morning. So you're going to want to give yourself some extra time as you head out the door. Once that fog lifts, it's going to be a gorgeous start to the day. Lots of sunshine across the region. And warm weather, not only for today, but as we head towards the middle of the work week. Cool to start, though. We're at 45 in Inlet and Old Forge, 44 in Westdale and Oppenheim, 46 in Clinton, 48 in Verona Beach and Glenmore, 49 in New Hartford. Same story for the southern valleys where they are seeing that dense fog. 50 in Lawrence, 44 in Edmiston and Milford, 45 in Morris, 46 in Cooperstown, and 42 in Hartwick. Quiet conditions on our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Once that fog lifts, we are going to see lots of sunshine as we go throughout the morning into the afternoon. That's going to help temperatures warm up into the low 70s by the noon hour, mid to upper 70s for this afternoon. Now tonight, not as cool as this morning. Temperatures will drop back into the 50s rather than the 40s. So for this morning, lots of sunshine. Again, it's going to be a gorgeous day. Temperatures will be in the mid to upper 70s. For tonight, we'll drop back into the 50s. And taking a look at the rest of your forecast as we head towards tomorrow, mix of sun and clouds. Temperatures will be in the mid 70s. Warm weather will continue on Wednesday before we drop back into the 60s by Thursday and Friday. Katrina? The time is 6:49. We are waking up with some fog across the southern valleys. Once that fog lifts, we're going to see lots of sunshine. If you're not seeing any fog, you will notice a bit bright this morning. Yep, it is a full moon. The full moon will be at 7:55 this evening. It is known as the harvest or the corn moon because this is the full moon closest to the fall equinox, and the farmers use that full moon as daylight to get some extra farming done. So there's a little fact for you about the full moon for tonight. So beware that today is a full moon day. Now we are starting off on the cool side in the 40s, but we warm up quickly into the low 70s as we head towards the noon hour. Lots of sunshine for today. A top 10 weather day with low humidity and those temperatures warming up into the mid to perhaps upper 70s as we head towards this afternoon. Again, dealing with some fog this morning, though. We'll look at that morning commute forecast coming up. Katrina?
Thank you.
The time is 7:12. We are starting off this morning with some areas of fog, especially across the southern valleys. We are seeing that fog in Sherburne as well as Morrisville, Lawrence, and Springfield. But we're seeing quiet conditions in areas like Westmoreland as well as Camden. Another location with some very dense fog this morning, Old Forge. Again, reduced visibility up in Old Forge, but lots of sunshine on our CAV tower cam board this morning. We'll track that sunshine and some warm weather for later today coming up in less than 10 minutes. Katrina?
Thank you.
Time is 7:18. We are waking up with some cool temperatures across the region, but we're going to warm up nicely. And of course, it is Monday, which means go the distance. You will notice that the go the distance time is a little bit earlier, not only because you're running 8 miles today, but because the sunset is before 7 o'clock. So there you go. We're going to see lots of sunshine across the region for this afternoon with temperatures in the mid 70s. Pollen count, low levels of pollen for today and as we head towards tomorrow and for Wednesday as well. Now, speaking of today, the full moon will be happening tonight at 7:55. It is called the harvest moon or the corn moon because it is the full moon that occurs the closest to the fall equinox. There's some fun facts for you for today. And we'll see that full moon in full force tonight with clear skies. We'll look at those sky conditions coming up. Katrina?
Thank you, Jill.
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Jill Rio.
Starting off this morning with some sunshine across central New York, along with some areas of fog. A live look at our CAV tower cam as we are looking towards downtown Utica. Nothing but sunshine for the Utica area, but on our area mesonet cameras, you'll see some very dense fog in Morrisville as well as Sherburne, Springfield, and Lawrence, as well as Pico. So you want to give yourself a little bit of extra time as you head out the door for this morning. Once that fog lifts, we are going to see lots of sunshine, not only for today, but for the next couple of days. Cool to start in the 40s, 44 in Westdale as well as Oppenheim, 45 in Old Forge and Inlet, 46 in Clinton, 48 in Glenmore and Verona Beach, 49 in New Hartford. As we head to the south across the southern valleys, starting from 42 in Hartwick, 44 in Edmondson, as well as Milford, 45 in Morris, 46 in Cooperstown, and 50 in Lawrence. Quiet conditions on our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Large area of high pressure will be sticking around for today, and that's going to help temperatures warm up into the low 70s by the noon hour, mid to perhaps upper 70s for this afternoon. Now for tonight, not going to be as cool as this morning. Temperatures will drop back into the 50s as we head towards Tuesday morning with more in the way of some sunshine. So again, for today, lots of sunshine. Temperatures will be warming up into the mid 70s. As we head towards tonight, we'll drop back into the low 50s across the region. And taking a look at the rest of your forecast, as we head towards tomorrow, partly sunny skies. Temperatures will be in the mid 70s. We'll stay in the mid 70s as we head towards Wednesday before showers and thunderstorms by Thursday.
Look at our forecast here in the Mohawk Valley. Here is meteorologist Jill Reel. And Jill, it is gorgeous out.
Yeah, another top 10 weather day across central New York. Very close to Sunday's forecast. Lots of sunshine. Temperatures a little bit warmer, though. We are warming up nicely into the 70s for parts of central New York. 72 in Clinton, a comfortable 67 in Old Forge, as well as 67 in Cassville and 68 in Mohawk. Quiet conditions on our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2, a Doppler radar. Barely seeing any cloud cover across the region for this afternoon. We did wake up with some dense fog across the southern valleys that has lifted. Now we're seeing mostly sunny skies. Pollen count low to medium levels for today, for tomorrow, and for Wednesday, as each of those days will be dry. So definitely want to head outdoors for this afternoon with temperatures in the 70s. I'll be tracking some rain for later this week with details coming up. Gary?
Jill, thanks. Pfizer now says
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Jill Reel.
Starting off this afternoon with lots of sunshine across central New York. A live look at our CAV tower cam as we are seeing, again, not a cloud in sight as we look towards downtown Utica and the Mohawk Valley. And we're not the only location seeing that sunshine. We're also seeing mostly sunny skies on our area Mesonet cameras. Check this out. Beautiful afternoon. Plenty of sunshine from Morrisville, Westmoreland, up towards Coldbrook and Oppenheim. Now, the southern valleys did start off this morning with some very dense fog, but that fog has lifted, and now we're going to continue to see great weather with low humidity and comfortable temperatures. Definitely a top 10 weather day across central New York. And this is just the middle of it. We saw fantastic weather on Sunday, going to continue for tomorrow and for Wednesday. Now, things are turning a little bit drier for Wednesday. It's not till later in the week where we'll be seeing a strong cold front move in, and that's going to bring us some big changes as we head towards Thursday and into Friday. But today, fantastic weather. 71 degrees officially at Griffiths Park. Saranac Lake, they're at 68 degrees. They got down to 32 degrees this morning, so definitely was a chilly start across the region. We will not be as cold as that for tonight. Now, dew points, very comfortable. We're still in that comfortable category with those dew points staying in the 50s. They will increase a little bit as we head towards tomorrow and for Wednesday, but for the most part, the weather does look to be very comfortable across the region. So on our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar, again, throughout the afternoon, we are going to continue to see mostly sunny skies. Large area of high pressure going to remain in control, and because of this strong area of high pressure, it's going to delay that cold front to move in not until Wednesday night and into Thursday, and that is why we're thinking Wednesday is shaping up to be mostly dry as well. So we want to take care of the lawn today, tomorrow, Wednesday, before, again, more rain moves into the region for late Wednesday night and into Thursday. So on our Skycast, again, fantastic weather for this afternoon. Temperatures are going to warm up into the mid to upper 70s. Now tonight, not as cold, so temperatures will only be dropping back into the 50s throughout the overnight into tomorrow morning. So instead of the 40s that we saw this morning, we'll wake up in the 50s. As we go throughout the day, we'll call it a mix of sun and clouds, with temperatures staying in the 70s once again. Same story for Tuesday night. It may actually be a little bit warmer, with temperatures dropping to near 60 degrees as we head towards Wednesday. Most of Wednesday, again, will be dry, with that cold front hanging to our west as we go throughout Wednesday afternoon. So lots of sunshine for this afternoon. Enjoy it. Temperatures in the mid to upper 70s. A little bit warmer tonight compared to this morning. We'll drop back into the 50s. And taking a look at the rest of your forecast as we head towards tomorrow. Lots of sunshine across central New York. Again, maybe a thunderstorm late in the day on Wednesday. A better chance for that rain on Thursday. Gary?
Jill, thanks. Vaccine advice.
Weather, what a perfect day it was today. Maybe a top 10 day. Here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
For sure. Temperatures in the mid-70s this afternoon. Our current temperature is 74. The humidity up just a few ticks here. This is going to become a lot more noticeable over the next couple of days as even warmer weather starts to roll in. Sunset nowadays is approaching 7 o'clock. And in fact, tonight we've got a great shot of the full moon that's going to be rising at 7:20. It's called the full harvest moon because it's the full moon closest to the first day of fall. And we should have great sky conditions to view that tonight. Live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Clear skies. Our weather headlines were cooling off tonight. Temperatures drop down into the 50s. Unseasonably warm weather will continue over the next several days, but there is an end in sight to that. We have some cooler weather in the forecast later this week. This evening, temperatures will remain in the low 70s under very pleasant conditions. In addition to the full moon tonight, there's also going to be a great shot, great viewing of the International Space Station. I'll let you know what time that flies by locally, and that's coming out. Jason, back to you.
All right, Bill, look forward to it. Thank you. The union that represents
Central New York's most dependable weather team. Here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening and welcome back. We are looking at a soon-to-be beautiful sunset taking place this evening. Let's take a live look at our CAB tower cam. We're still about 45 minutes away from sunset, but you can see the sky is already starting to show some color with it. Some high clouds starting to roll in. We are expecting a pretty nice sunset. We'll look forward to that. Another thing to look forward to, the International Space Station makes a flyby at 7:30. This flyby is the longest and the brightest of the whole month, and this makes it pass almost directly overhead. So again, be on the lookout for that tonight. It begins to approach our area around 7:30, so it makes the maximum, it'll be basically overhead at around 7:33 to 7:35 before it races quickly to the east. And again, it should be pretty decent viewing weather for that tonight. Live look at the Yorkville Battery, Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Looking dry. Now the humidity is going to increase. Today wasn't too bad, but you will notice the levels of humidity increase tomorrow, and especially Wednesday. That looks to be a very humid day. And of course, with the increase in humidity will also come an increase in the mosquito activity. It's been very bad. The mosquitoes have been very active in many areas across the Mohawk Valley and into central New York, and really don't expect too much of a change for the next couple of days. Looking ahead, with some cooler weather in the forecast, we should see the mosquito population become a little bit less active, but again, patience is going to be required here this particular September. Skywatchers, Barneveld 73, Old Forge 72, Paynes Hollow 77, across Southern Valleys, Cooperstown 76, Cassville rather 72, and Lawrence, Wayne checks in with 75 degrees. High pressure in control of our weather today. This is going to gradually head to the east, and behind it, clouds and rain will follow, but it's going to be a long process. There's a traffic jam going on in the atmosphere. So that rain doesn't arrive until it looks to be late Thursday and into early Friday. Storm Tracker 2 Skycast, partly cloudy skies tonight. Overnight lows drop down into the 50s, so a cool night ahead. Tomorrow, looking at partly sunny skies, and it will be warm. Temperatures climb into the mid-70s. Tomorrow night, the weather remains dry. And Wednesday, more clouds than sunshine, but with a strong south wind, I'm expecting temperatures to climb into the mid to upper 70s, and I think the rain chances will hold off for the most part until Thursday. We're mostly clear tonight. We're down to 55, and again, we should see a great viewing of the full moon, which rises at 7:20. Partly sunny skies tomorrow, high of 74. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. Wednesday, the first day of fall, not feeling like it, 77 for the high. That cold front arrives Thursday and into Friday, bringing us chances for rain and cooler weather to follow. Temperatures in the 60s on Friday, 70 Saturday, into the upper 60s Sunday and Monday. Jason.
Bill, thank you. Still to come on News Channel 2 at 6. The first look at the forecast. Let's get over to Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis. Good evening, Bill.
Good evening, Jason. Good evening, everyone. It's cooling off pretty quickly out there tonight. Current temperature is 63 degrees. We're not going to get quite as cool as we were last night. That's because we have a little bit more humidity in the air. The dew point's into the mid-50s. Yesterday at this time, it was several degrees lower. There's a full moon tonight. It is a beauty, too. It's hiding behind some high clouds. But again, the full harvest moon is the full moon given to the one closest to the first day of fall, which is Wednesday, by the way. Moon will be out tonight until 7:12 tomorrow morning. A live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. It is dry. It will stay dry as we head into tonight. It will cool off. Temperatures down into the 50s. Unseasonably warm weather will continue over the next couple of days before a strong cold front arrives later this week. Tonight, mostly clear. We're down into the mid-50s. We're tracking a warm week ahead. We're also tracking the humidity, and I'll let you know how long and how much more the humidity will increase this week. A look at that forecast is coming up. Jason, back to you.
Bill, thank you. A big development.
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening and welcome back. We're taking a live look outside overlooking the city of Utica. This is our CAB tower cam. A clear night across central New York. Great night to watch the full moon. We have a few high clouds out there, but other than that, it should be pretty comfortable. On the cool side tonight, cool enough to open up the windows, air out the house. We are looking for cooler overnight lows, at least for the next couple of days, but with more humidity, the overnight lows aren't going to be quite as cool as they've been lately. As we look at the radar, the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar, it is dry, and it will be dry heading into tonight. Beautiful sunset. I wanted to show you a couple of pictures. This is Terry Potosny in St. Johnsville. A lot of warm colors as the sun was setting. Bruce Maverick in Camden capturing a different angle here, and very colorful sky tonight. We really do appreciate those photos. You can check them out as well. There's actually several different photos that are very interesting. Head to our Facebook page, just search for WKTV weather, or you can just search for myself as well. It's a great picture of Blue Mountain Lake, the sunset earlier this evening. The humidity on the rise tomorrow, and especially Wednesday. That looks to be the most humid day of the week. That also means the mosquito activity will be pretty high. Yeah, get rid of them. We'll get there soon, but the levels of mosquitoes will be very, very high over the next couple of days. There is an end in sight to that, though, or at least some cooler weather ahead, which should slow down the activity. High pressure continues to remain in control of our weather, and that will help deflect clouds and rain to the west. Eventually, that will catch up with us, but not until later in the week. And that's all part of a cold front, which will also bring a drop in the temperature. Tonight, we're looking at partly cloudy skies. Overnight lows drop down into the 50s. Tomorrow should be a pretty nice day. More clouds tomorrow compared to today, but still nice and warm. Temperatures in the mid-70s. Tomorrow night, the weather remains partly to mostly cloudy. And then Wednesday, I'm thinking the weather is going to be dry. I know our Skycast is showing a few showers. The better chance of showers will be here for Thursday. One quick mention, we do have a newly formed tropical storm. This is Tropical Storm Peter out in the Atlantic, where it will stay, not affecting our weather. Mostly clear tonight, down to 55. Tomorrow, partly sunny and pleasant. Temperatures in the mid-70s. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. First day of fall is Wednesday, and it's not very fall-like. Temperatures in the upper 70s. It does cool off for Thursday, and especially Friday as that cold front arrives with some rain. Saturday looking dry and sunny. Temperatures near 70. Cooler weather Sunday and Monday with highs in the 60s. We'll be right back.
To the forecast tonight, let's go over to Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis. Good evening, Bill.
Good evening, Jason. Good evening, everyone. Beautiful sight in the sky tonight. A full moon, the full harvest moon, will be out in force here as we head into tonight. This picture from David in Herkimer. Great shot there. We're looking at mostly clear skies here tonight. That moon will stay out until 7:12 in the morning. And it gets its name, Harvest Moon, for being the full moon closest to the first day of fall, which is Wednesday. Current temperature is 62 degrees. It is cooling off, clear skies, beautiful conditions outside, some high clouds out there. So we'll have a look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Weather headlines, cooling off tonight. Unseasonably warm weather looks to continue over the next few days. We do have a strong cold front on schedule to bring us some rain later in the week, some locally heavy rain as well. We're mostly clear tonight, low temperature of 55. A cool start to the day tomorrow, but it does warm up. We're getting the kids ready for conditions at the bus stop. Look at that forecast coming up. Jason, back to you.
Bill, thank you. A big development.
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening and welcome back. We're taking a live look outside overlooking the city of Utica with clear skies and comfortable conditions tonight. Temperatures are expected to drop pretty quickly. We'll fall down into the 50s overnight, so good conditions for sleeping. You can leave the windows open, cool off the house. We're almost into that time of the year where you can take the air conditioner out. Not yet. We've got some really warm weather around, at least for the short term. You still might be finding yourself using it here, especially by Wednesday. Live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. It is dry across the area. We had a beautiful sunset earlier this evening. This is from Terry Potosny in St. Johnsville. Some very colorful skies. Another shot of the sky from a different angle, capturing some different colors. Bruce Maverick in Camden capturing that. We have a couple of other really nice photos. Just head to our Facebook page, search for WKTV Weather, or myself. Nice picture of Blue Mountain tonight from a sunset picture from one of our viewers. The humidity on the way up. In fact, it's going to be very humid Wednesday afternoon, feeling like the middle of summer again on ironically, the first day of fall. But the weather will turn less humid Thursday and Friday. And with the increase in humidity and those warm nights, the mosquitoes are going to continue to stay active and very active here for the next couple of days. Looking ahead, the weather will start to cool down and the activity will start to slow down. But I think we're going to be in the thick of it here, at least this week, and maybe things will change here by this time next week. We shall see. So we look at the radar and satellite image. High pressure controlling our weather for now. Actually, that will be the case for the next couple of days. The high pressure system will slowly head to the east, and rain will move into the area as we head into later this week. It looks like our best chance of rain will be on Thursday. Storm Tracker 2 skycast tonight. Partly cloudy skies. Overnight lows drop down into the 50s. Tomorrow looks like a nice day. More clouds compared to today, but still nice and warm. Temperatures in the mid-70s. Tomorrow night, the weather remains dry with mostly cloudy skies. Wednesday, we could see a brief shower. I think the majority of the day will be dry, and it looks warm, too. Temperatures are expected to run into the upper 70s. Tropical storm to pass along. Peter out in the Atlantic, not affecting our weather, but it has been a very active hurricane season so far. Mostly clear tonight, down to 55. Tomorrow, partly sunny skies, and again, a pleasant afternoon. Warm temperatures in the mid-70s. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. Wednesday, the warmest day of the week. 77 for the high, also the first day of fall. Looking at mostly cloudy skies. Rain Thursday, could be heavy at times too. High of 71. Cooler Friday, 66. Beautiful Saturday, sunshine, 70. Rain showers Sunday, 66. Cooler weather heading into early next week. Highs in the upper 60s on Monday. We'll be right back.